What's up guys, this is Uso7 and this is the second week for Party Game of the Week, a series where I'll be bringing you a new party game every single week, showing off some of my favorite ways to play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The gameplay today is not very good. I don't get a high kill streak or have a high kill to death ratio or anything, but I do happen to get the Gun Expert medal on every single weapon, which happens to be 6 times. If you don't know, the Gun Expert medal is awarded only in the Sharpshooter game mode, and you get it from getting the most kills with that weapon in that time slot. So, because I get it 6 times, that means that I was doing pretty decent. I was getting the most kills with every weapon. Oh, that's a pretty bad spawn for that revenge kill. And speaking about the spawns happens to be one of the things about party games that can really derail you. If you notice in my Party Game 101 video, I talk about the radar always being on, which is different from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. And I actually really like having the radar always on. I think that for these party games, the point is to get lots of kills, lots of quick kills. I don't necessarily, stalk my opponents or really try to outplay them. It's usually just kind of a full-on offensive assault in these party games. So I like the radar being on all the time. It can get you killed a lot, and so make sure you're checking that radar out, because the spawns in these party games are usually the thing that bring me down the most. I'll kill someone and they'll just spawn right behind me with an easy kill or even a knife, or I just try to hip fire like that and do terrible. But you see, that was my second gun, and my second Gun Expert medal, which will appear at the top of the screen each time the guns change, which you see is here in another 30 seconds. So this happens to be the Vector. I don't particularly do very well with this weapon. SMGs in this game are great. I will probably have lots of videos from the SMGs in some of my gameplay, because I just love these SMGs. I'm able to really rack up a lot of kills, especially since in these party games I always feel so close to the opponents. It's always some close quarter combat, so those SMGs are pretty beasts here. So you see the weapon's about to change, and there it is, Gun Expert number 3. And then right after that SMG, I switched to an LMG, which are definitely my worst guns in the game. The ADS just feels so slow. You see there, it's just so sluggish to be able to aim down the sight. The sprint just feels slow. I just feel just fat running around with these LMGs and slow. So I'm not really a fan of these LMGs. I don't have them featured in any of my classes when I'm playing on multiplayer, but I'm still able to pull off the Gun Expert medal, as you'll see here, in 4 seconds with this weapon. So I guess everyone is just as bad with these as I am. And of course, here you go, I get another LMG just to keep this train going of deaths. Like I said, this gameplay is not my best gameplay, but it is pretty impressive that I got the Gun Expert medal for each of these. Yeah, so you can see there too, even with this ACOG, I feel like it just makes it that much worse on these LMGs. But sometimes what you got to do in Sharpshooter is just try to wait out some of your guns, get as many kills as you can, and wait for those really good guns, because what you want to do is keep your point streak alive so that you can get the double down medal and get double points. So there you see it again. There's another Gun Expert medal, and now we switch to a pistol. These BTR 23 pistols are probably my second favorite pistol in the game, just right behind the Cap 40. Which I imagine that they'll nerf in a future patch, making this gun probably my favorite weapon and the most powerful, especially with the dual wheel on these. I just love these weapons. Again, I don't get very many kills here in this particular gameplay video, but playing Sharpshooter before, this actually seems to be a pretty frequent weapon that you get, and I've really enjoyed getting to use these dual BTRs, so much so that I unlocked them in multiplayer. Just so that I could, run around and get some extra kills with that, because the range on them, even from the hip fire, just appeals to be great. So this one takes a little bit of time because I have some other medals spawning in, but there you see there's my gun expert medal, which was for the dual BTRs. And now we're on the last weapon of the game, which happens to be the combat knife. I love getting the combat knife in Sharpshooter. It's just so fun getting to rank this up. You do unlock camos for your combat knife, even using it in Sharpshooter. So if you get this, try to get as many kills in as you can. It'll be a lot easier than getting them in multiplayer. So. And here I just swing at this person 5 or 6 times with no luck. Even using the combat knife, I feel like I just am knifing at people all the time and not hitting them. But so here we go, 2 seconds left in the gameplay. I don't get the final kill, but you'll see I did win the game. There I am on top. Hoost 33 and 15. Again, not the best overall KD, but I did unlock the gun expert medal on every weapon. And after the final kill cam here, when we show the post-match report, I'll go ahead and confirm that I did get all 6 in the medal listing. Well, unlock the camouflage. And there you go. In the after action report, under my medals, you see I do get 6 gun experts. So there you have it. That's week 2 for Party Game of the Week. And don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for a new party game every single week. Alright guys, thanks for watching, but I still got some more videos right here for you. The video on the left is episode 1 of Party Game of the Week, where I get an 11-0 perfect game on One in the Chamber. And the video on the right is Party Game 101. I'll take you through the differences between party games and wager matches in Black Ops 1, and what's the best way to do good and rank up fast using party games online. Enjoy!